what we were finding was that students were getting to methods and theory with not enough grounding in the discipline. And so we were saying, okay, we've got to do something to address what seemed like a gap between taking intro and getting to those other core requirements. We created this course aimed at students who were sophomores who had taken intro in their first year, and it gives them kind of mini methods exposures, starts to weave in some sociological theory, and does a lot with regard to what's sociology. And I don't know that that conversation would have fully developed were it not within a context where assessment is on the table.
The first thing we did was to revise the learning outcomes themselves, and we had to figure out what the outcomes were, what the assessment rubrics would be, how best to assess them, and in figuring all of that out, it really forced us to be very mindful of what the overall goals were, and it showed us the holes. We changed the requirements for each semester in order to include more critical writing. We trained the faculty who said they needed it, and we offered online support, and we offered this intensive critical writing workshop during the residency before that third semester, and that turned things around remarkably. So all of these discussions and changes came out of that assessment work, and then our ongoing discussions as we built the BFA as to what was working.
We wanted to understand what our students were retaining from the primary courses that we knew they were all taking within our programs. And so we created this assessment, and it's been running for about 2 years now. So we have students take this assessment when they're about to take their capstone course in their final year. And so we're just starting to try to figure out what are we learning from this data that's going to inform our teaching of that core information, the course sequences. Are there things that, for example, need to be hit multiple times? It's already generated some changes in that our accounting sequence, for example, changed.
Some of the work that we've done over time has been a focused look at common assessments and trying to make sure that the assessments that we have in place are consistent across courses, within the course, across courses, across the program. It's helped create a mindset for us on the importance of common metrics. We've been able to bring together data that we've been able to bring together to the faculty, and looking at that data, trying to identify strengths and challenges, and then utilizing that analysis to be able to move back into our courses and try and revise those courses to do a better job of that.